everybody, it's TwinklePhoenix here. Welcome to another episode of Financial Treasure Island. Here with the channel, I'll be bringing you the latest for Financial Treasure Island because I enjoy covering the game. Anyway, there were new screenshots posted on the Wikipedia by none other than Matthew himself. Now, let's start with the first area. The first screenshot. You know, remember this area? This was featured in the original demos plus the remastered beta demo. In this area, of course, which is outside the mascot only room door and the area which leads to where you find Oswald, the characters which indeed had appeared on this camera was none other than Photo-Negative Mickey, Suicide Mouse, and of course Oswald himself. Now, we know the place was going to be updated, you know, a lot of things were getting remade, and this was the new area. It was featured in the trailer, of course, and the door opens. But again, we had no characters in this scene, and Wikipedia does provide information saying which characters were going to appear here. So, obviously, the first one we get to know, and we're so used to seeing him, and I honestly can't imagine this game being without him, the one, the only, Photo-Negative Mickey, the mouse that constantly offers to take his head off. Yes, he's still in this area, he will still appear here, but obviously he's changed a bit since last time. He won't be staring at the camera, but away from the camera and looking downwards. Again, there's a crowbar behind him as well. You'd assume anybody that got in trouble against any of these suits would grab either the meat cleaver that's in the other room, the crowbar. There is definitely stuff you could use to defend yourself. I'm also wondering if other people had indeed come here, if they got scared and then perhaps lashed out at the suits, maybe. I mean, I honestly don't see what Jake, Lisa, Greg, Henry, what any of them have done to upset them. Why they would come after you to begin with. You've done nothing to them. So here, of course, is the brightened up version. Now, as I said before, Photo-Negative Mickey has indeed changed. He's a lot darker in this version than he was before. What I mean darker is his gloves. It was striking me. Our Photo-Negative Mickey has these lightish grey gloves, and they're not really dark. But then in this version, he's got these really, really, really dark gloves and the dark coloured face. His blue is darker. His colours are indeed a lot darker than they were before. Again, he's not looking towards us but away from us, and he actually doesn't look dangerous. Also, the mascot only room door is actually closed for once and not wide open. Originally, whenever he appeared in this area, the door would be open and you'd see a poster sticking out. That would change depending on what character was there. You'd have a different coloured poster for Suicide Mouse, who seems to, you know, turn everything into the olden grayscale times. Again, his tail was present here. Matthew did admit several times he forgot to put the tail on the mice. And again, I don't know why Photo-Negative. Mickey's tail's gone. I was going to say Suicide Mouse, but it's obviously not Suicide. This is Photo-Negative. So his tail's missing again. I don't know. It's probably behind him and we just can't see it. Also, this is the first proper time we can see how tall he is. So he's roughly about a couple of boxes high. So he's pretty decent sized character. It won't be easy to tackle him down if he did go for you. Again, he doesn't seem to be dangerous at first glance, but then again, appearances can be deceiving. We don't know why Photo-Negative Mickey is acting the way he does, or why indeed he has sort of limited vision. This also strikes me as slightly odd, seeing as he has really good hearing but not very good eyesight. But why? What's wrong with his eyesight? Why has he got, like, not the best eyesight in the world? It probably isn't relevant. But there might be a reason. He doesn't look damaged or hurt. At least not at first glance he doesn't. And why was he heading towards where there'd be sound? And why offer to take your head off? Why? There are many things about Photo-Negative Mickey which struck me as odd, and what also struck me as a bit odd as well was the fact that Matthew didn't read the creepypasta story. So this is why I'm also believing we should also look at another angle for the story. We should also start looking at maybe the possibility some type of slight teeny bit of connection between Epic Mickey and the game itself. The reason I'm saying this is because of what I have to bring you later today, which will be a special, which might explain the connection between Oswald and the unknown white figure, and Miko. It pays to pay attention to stories. It really does. Anyway, I like the new design. I like the fact we can see Photo-Negative Mickey. He's out in the clear. We can see him. Again, it's a lot not best lit here. Again, Oswald's going to be really hard to see, but the door is not wide open at all. So I don't know when we'll see that door open. I don't know where Suicide's going to be standing by here or where Oswald will be. Maybe Oswald might be by here instead. Because as I said before, we couldn't see into this area at all. If you notice, it's an angle. You wouldn't see them. You just see them standing here. So I don't know where we're going to see them stand. I like the new layout. I like the newer, like, you know, the designs. The characters stay the same, but they've been like updated a bit. Their colors, their textures, they've been changed. I like how the light reflects on the side of Mickey's face, and the fact that his ears kind of look slightly you can see the light through them. It makes them look like they're made of, like, I don't know, like jello or something. Again, there isn't really anything more I can tell you about this image, only that it's really nice to see Four-Legged Mickey. And so, you know, how he looks against the background, he doesn't seem like out of place or odd, that he actually, it looks like he would belong here. And it kind of looks like cinematics as well, in all fairness, the way it's done. It looks like the trailer. And I honestly can't wait to see it. Anyway, on to the next one. Well, it's coming right up. Are you guys liking, like, the new layouts so far? And the fact that we finally get to see a character in a scene? That this is where they're going to be. This is where we gotta look for them when they be in this area. I don't know if Four-Legged Mickey might move or might look at the camera, or if he might start talking more when he's in a particular area. Or if there be hidden Easter eggs thread, I have no clue, but I'm excited anyway. Mobbits coming right up.